Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Lotus Mage Fina abilities awakening and Latent abilities. And yes, she becomes really good, so let's begin from her stats awakening first. So the first ability, White Lotus +2, this will improve her spirit greatly because back then she only get 70% spirit boost, which is kind of low for a healer, but now after awaken this, she can get 120% spirit, which is the same amount of spirit like Irid has. And if you make her into dual wield staff and bow, she can get up to 220% spirit. Is that a good idea? I leave that to you. Okay, if you have one-handed bow with good spirit, that may be good, but if not, let's just forget about that because 120% spirit is decent enough. And another good thing about White Lotus is she has charm resist. This is really good because if you equip her with her Trust Mastery word, she has all elements resist. So with this upgrade, she has all immunity against elements except for Stop and Berserk. But Stop is really easy to prevent, okay? And the second passive is kind of bad. She has chance to counter physical attack with Sexy Pose. Sexy Pose is 5% chance to charm. So let's just forget this ability. In my opinion, this is, super trash like I said, but I'm kind of confused why they even bother. And if you take a look on the cost, it's really joke. 1 Chris and 1000 Gale. They already know this is suck. So why they even bother? Really strange. And talking about Latent abilities, it also gives her 20% health and MP. Back then she only get 35% health boost, which is lower than most 7-star healers on this game. So her Latent abilities allow her to have better health and MP. Okay, but maybe the best part about her Latent abilities is she gets 3 LB regen per turn. She already has innate 1 LB regen per turn, so that means 4 LB regen per turn. So that's really good, especially because she only needs 27 LB crystals to use her LB. So yeah, you only need 7 turns to be able to use this. And yeah, you can easily lower the number of turns by giving her LB regen abilities. Okay, so really good passive for healer. Okay, she won't be able to be interrupted by ailments. So enough about stats. Now let's take a look on her abilities awakening. So the best ability awakening she gets is this Divine Veil. This is insane, guys. Read this. All stats buff 120% and 50% resist to all elements. Like you know that we are on the age of elemental Tetris. So having a healer who able to buff all elements by 50% is insane. Not only that, 120% all stats. Wow, that's insane because like you know that on some future battles we cannot even bring our buffer, okay, because we need 2 healers. But because we have Lotus Mage Fina, we still can buff our party perfectly good. 120% is really high. Okay, and the duration 5 turns. It is very long. Yes, I know the cost is expensive, okay, 1.5 million, but still this is the best ability awakening she gets on this patch. So really this is your priority, okay, not her passives, but this is a must-have. Okay, and Manatopia, this is also good because this will will give her MP regen to herself. But in my opinion, maybe this is not that useful because she already has 10% MP regen per turn. So yeah, she won't need that much MP, but still it is very nice. Okay, 50 MP. You can remember that after you awaken her latent abilities, you can dual cast all of her abilities, like you can see here. It is a fable, so you can combine this all stats buff with this MP recovery on the first turn. Whoa, pretty good. Okay, your party won't have any problem with MP management. Okay, and this regen, it is also nice. Yes, maybe this is only regenerate skill, not able to heal directly, but let's say you have 1200 spirit, that means you can get about 5000 healing per turn. Okay, which is pretty good. And you can combine this with this one, Prime Heal. With 1200 you will get about 4000, so you can heal your party about 9000 health per turn. Maybe it is not as good as Q Raja, but it is still decent enough. Okay, maybe you say, why you don't simply use Q Raja for healing? On some battles, the best example is Armageddon Trial. You cannot use Y magic, that's why you want to stick with your normal abilities. So this is the way she can heal your party. Okay, so that means she cannot use Re-Raise and Q Raja combo like Irid, but that's okay, because like I said, you can easily spam her LB because it only needs 27 LB crystals. So yeah, really decent. These two are good. Make sure you awaken these two after you awaken your Divine Veil. Another good thing about Lotus Mage Fina is because she has this amazing regenerate skill, maybe you don't need to heal your party on the next turn, and on that time, okay, you can use your Lotus Mage Fina to chain with disorder characters. Okay, so I think the best disorder chainer is Elena, Aurora Tempest. Okay, and it also has light element, so you will easily do elemental chain. Okay, so really flexible character. Disorder, because this lasts for 5 turns, so yeah, you have really good time to use this. Okay, and I forgot to mention that this refill 5 LB goes to all allies, so yeah, it may be worth to double cast this on a turn, because that means you also get 10 LB. Okay, 10 LB and 4 LB regen per turn. That means within 2 turns you can always use your limit burst to give your party AoE re-raise buff. Whoa, pretty good, guys. Okay, and for cooldown, for another awakening is her cooldown ability, Eternal Light. I don't see this is a huge upgrade, but still it is decent, because back then it is only available for 8 turns cooldown. It is very long compared to Irid AoE re-raise cooldown ability. It is simply too different. Okay, Irid cooldown is simply really good. Okay, but this one is kind of bad because it has 8 turns and the effect only Q Raja and AoE re-raise. But with this awakening, it is really fixed. Okay, so make sure you awaken this, but this is not your priority. Make sure you awaken your other abilities first and then go to this part. Okay, and because you also Imperial Light and Dark, it is not much, but still useful if you use Light and Dark attack. So I think Lotus Mage Fina is best paired with someone who able to give you damage mitigation. Okay, because if you want to ditch your buffer, then you need to have damage mitigation source, and the good candidate for that is Sacred Shield Charlotte. Her damage mitigation is insane, and other than that, you also need to have someone who able to give you to give your party all elements resist. And the good candidate for that is Awakened Rain. Okay, so you can use Sacred Shield Charlotte and Awakened Rain. You can use Sacred Shield Charlotte as a provoker and Awakened Rain as your AoE magic tank. At that point, your party gonna be really slot efficient. Okay, they able to cover all roles. Okay, and especially for if you use Elena also able to buff your party. So yeah, you can use this as a setup first until Elena ready to use her LP. Okay, so really good character, guys. Maybe compared to Irid, I still prefer my Irid because Irid healing abilities are not white magic, but still, okay, I can see why Lotus Mage Fina can stand toe in toe with Irid, or even better than Irid on some party composition. And remember, like I said, you may need to bring 2 healers on a battle. So at that time, Lotus Mage Fina and Irid are a good partner because Irid also able to give your party damage mitigation, 30% damage mitigation. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Lotus Mage Fina Awakening. Okay, if you have her, then congratulations. Maybe she is kind of, I must say, maybe a little bit inferior than Mira in terms of buffing, but in terms of AoE re-raise, she is the best because yeah, this 27 LB crystals is really cheap. Okay, so 10 out of 10 for me. The best abilities Awakening and Latent abilities on this batch. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy for FXVS guide. Bye bye, guys.